I want to start off by asking you guys a question. Do you believe in the supernatural? A lot of people do and a lot of people don't. And a lot of people just believe in certain aspects of it. Some people are so into paranormal things that there are even games centered around it, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Hey YouTube, I'm Court McGinley and welcome back to the most amazing top 5. Before we get started, I want to know, what's something that scares you? Let me know your answer down in the comments. And before we get started, I just want to remind all of you to please subscribe to this awesome channel if you haven't already. We bring you guys new videos 6 days a week. And make sure you show us some love by giving this video a big thumbs up. Also, let me know down in the comments what other top 5 lists you would like to see me do. Alright, without further ado, let's get started on our list of the top 5 paranormal games you should never play. Starting off at our number 5 spot, Bloody Mary, a game a lot of people know of. Now, I've played some paranormal games in my time. I'm no stranger to the Ouija board, but Bloody Mary is one game that I have never and will never play. It legit freaks me out. So if you don't know, Bloody Mary is a folklore legend, and it's believed to be a vengeful spirit of a witch. Basically, in order to summon her, you go in front of a mirror, turn out the lights, and say Bloody Mary into the mirror 3 times while holding a candle. After you summon her, apparently Mary's face shows up in the mirror and she's covered in blood. Mary then looks directly into your eyes and curses you, strangles you, or takes your soul. There have been hundreds of accounts of people sharing their experiences of seeing Mary. Yeah, I don't think I'd ever do this in my lifetime. Just the thought of it freaks me out way too much. I do believe in spirits, but usually don't believe in this kind of stuff, like the silly games, but this one, I do. And at number 4, Closet Game. The point of this game is for you to summon a demon. Yeah, why this would appeal to someone, I don't know. So for this, you're supposed to step inside a pitch black closet, hold up an unlighted match, and say, "Show me the light or leave me in the darkness." Once you begin to hear someone whispering, light the match immediately. If you fail to light the match, it's said someone will grab you from behind and drag you into eternal darkness. And the same thing will happen if you get curious enough to turn around. If you manage to light your match, then you open the closet door with the match in your hand and walk out slowly. From this point on, you have to make sure the lights are on whenever you look inside your closet, since it's now permanently haunted by a demon. I don't get why someone would do this. Like, what's the benefit? Also, it's a safety hazard. Trying to light a match in a closet with a bunch of flammable clothing hanging down, yeah, not a smart move. Definitely don't try this one. At number 3, One Man Hide and Seek. Now, this is one I've never heard of until making this list, but oh my god, is it terrifying. This game originated in Japan, and basically you're playing hide and seek against a possessed doll. The tools you'll need for this game are a stuffed doll, some rice, and fingernail clippings. Basically, you'll need to remove the stuffing from the doll, then fill the doll back up with rice, and put a piece of your fingernail inside the doll as well. You sew the doll back up with a red thread and wrap the rest of the thread around the doll. You then give your doll a name and put it in a bathtub full of water. And then you let the games begin. Turn all the lights off, just leaving your TV on. You turn the TV on so the static can warn you of any unwanted spirits wandering around. Also, you'll need to take a mouthful of salt water, but don't swallow it, and then go to your hiding spot. Oh my god, this game has a lot of rules. But I guess if you're trying to turn a normal doll into a haunted one, it takes some effort. So moving on. After a few minutes, you leave your hiding place and start looking for the doll. Yeah, that's right. If this was done correctly, the doll is no longer going to be in the tub. She's moved on to bigger and better hiding spots. Once you do find the doll, you're supposed to pour salt water all over it, allow it to dry, and then burn its remains. Yeah, you basically have to do this so the doll doesn't try and kill you later. Coming in at number 2, Daruma-san. This is a bath time game that also originated in Japan. It basically involves you summoning a ghost which is supposed to follow you around all day long. Why someone would willingly want this to happen, I couldn't tell you. So to summon the ghost, you need to go to your bathroom right before bed, take off your clothes, fill up the tub, and turn the lights off. You then get into the tub and move so you're right in front of the faucet. You close your eyes, start to wash your hair, and chant the words, "Daruma-san fell down" over and over again. Oh my god. Yeah, that in itself is creepy enough. After this, the image of a Japanese woman standing in front of the bathtub will come into your mind. You will then envision her falling on a rusty tap which impales her through the eye. Oh my god, who would want to see this? After this, you're supposed to continue chanting until you're done washing your hair. Once you feel the presence of someone else in the washroom, you ask out loud, "Why did you fall in the bathtub?" After you ask this, you get up immediately, don't drain the tub, keep your eyes shut, get a towel, and leave the bathroom, closing the door behind you. The next day, you should feel like someone's constantly following you. In order to capture her, gaze over your right shoulder and shout "Kita" while doing a karate chopping motion with your hand. Yeah, people are gonna think you're crazy. It said if you don't do this properly, then she will follow you into your dreams. Again, Who the heck would want to do this? And at number 1, Midnight Game. Now this is probably the most popular paranormal game. It's really extreme and apparently really dangerous. This game is believed to be an old pagan ritual as a punishment to those who disobeyed the religion. For this game you can find the detailed instructions online, but basically you have to summon the Midnight Man and walk around your house in the dark making sure you don't get caught by him. There are a few rules you have to follow, such as always having a candle lit. If the candle blows out then you have 10 seconds to relight it, otherwise the Midnight Man will find you. If you manage to avoid the Midnight Man until 3:33 AM, then you've won the game. This is also a game that can be played with more than one person. But be warned, most people who have played this game have said never to try this game. Some people say they've experienced hallucinations and some were even left with permanent and mental scars. This game is so popular that it was even turned into a film called, of course, The Midnight Man. And there you guys have it, that's our list of the top 5 paranormal games you should never play. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll catch you in the next one.